Hello, adventurers. Welcome back to the Tavern Times, a product of KLVD Studios. As always, I am Kava, your game master, as well as the owner of KLVD Studios. In the next few weeks here, I'm going to be having a sit down with all of my players that are going to be in our upcoming campaign set in Northern Piscala. Northern Piscala is a region in my world of Arisam. When we have these sit downs with my players, they are going to be one-on-one talks, and you as a viewer are going to get to know each and every one of my players, their history with tabletop RPGs, as well as maybe a little bit about themselves personally. This campaign is going to be using the Tales of the Valiant rule system. So, apart from these sit-downs, we are going to be discussing, in future episodes, we will be discussing what Tales of the Valiant actually is. What the classes are, what the lineages are, what the heritages are, as well as some differences from traditional D&D 5e. I chose to go with Tales of the Valiant because the creator of this product, Kobold Press, I have been a huge supporter of since their inception. I love all their material. I love their land of Midgard. But this is going to be my exclusive world of Arisam. Northern Piscala is a land rich with adventure. When we sit down after the initial introductions with my players, we are going to sit down in a round table format where each of my players will be able to get to know the other players' characters in this campaign. We will be discussing who they are playing, the classes, the lineages, and a little bit about their background that my players decide to share. Apart from that, I will be discussing some lore of Northern Piscala, as well as Arisam as a whole, so the viewers can understand a little bit what the players know going into this campaign. In this episode, we are going to start a little bit about me. I am your game master. My name is Kava. I write a lot of lore. So you're going to be seeing me go deep diving into a lot of lore. I've been GMing or DMing since 3.5 of D&D. I have played and ran a lot of systems from Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, Star Wars 5e, Star Wars Edge of the Empire, Call of Cthulhu. But recently, my favorite has been Tales of the Valiant. I have gone all in on this system. I enjoy it tremendously. And when I GM, I tend not to hold any punches. As some of my players will tell you, I definitely can be a more brutal GM. For this campaign, though, we are going to be focusing primarily on roleplay. I want to see my players truly get into their characters. I want to make sure that you guys as viewers and listeners truly understand what these players are thinking. And I want you guys to gain the attachments with these characters that I know my players are going to gain as well with themselves. So, Northern Piscala, we are starting at level 1. Yeah, these guys are nobodies. I'm going to be using milestone leveling for this campaign. And bear in mind, all these players, this is their first time playing Tales of the Valiant. Most of them have experience in 5e, 3.5, or other various tabletop RPGs. And two of the players are very good friends of mine. Well, they're all friends of mine, but two of them have played in many campaigns with me. The other two have never played in a campaign with me, so there might be a little bit of hiccups on play styles and all that, but I think we are going to have a great campaign with this. So, with that being said, I hope you guys tune in to our future episodes here as I talk a little bit more about Tales of the Valiant, as I talk about the lore of Northern Piscala that I am so excited to share, guys. But I'm going to be having to sit down with my players here next week or so, and I'm going to be discussing with them their expectations, what they know about Tales of the Valiant, as well as what type of player that they're projecting to be. After each major story arc in this campaign, I'm planning on having a roundtable discussion with all my players, and I want to get their thoughts, what they thought about certain interactions with NPCs that I've created, certain interactions with each other, where they're expecting their players to go the next arc, and their thoughts on what they did in the previous arc. This campaign is going to be a lot of fun. I am super freaking excited for this, guys. And I can't wait to share this world with you guys. I've put a lot of work into this world, a lot of work into this campaign, and I hope you guys, as viewers, are as excited as I am, and as my players are, to embark on this adventure. I hope to talk to you guys all soon, and until next time, my name is Kava, and this has been Tavern Times.